That's right.
He shall give you everlasting rest.
And this, we don't bow down and worship these images, man. These are just merely depictions that we use and correlate with scriptures to debunk this false ass lie. All right. This here, what's the word that this escaping me, man. This escaping me, man. But this is a deceiving image, man. This is a fucking deceiving image, man. But we correlate it with the scriptures, okay? All right. Of how our Lord and Savior actually looks, pursuant to Revelation 1:13 through 15 and Daniel 10 and 5 through 6, the Father, man. Okay? The scripture said, if you have seen me, you have seen the Father. But go ahead, finish that up. He said, make your shepherd. Go ahead.
Right. He shall give you everlasting rest, for he is nigh at hand.
That's right. That's right. He said he's going to give you everlasting rest, for he is nigh, which means near at hand. Now, how can we prove it? Now, go to that 2nd Esdras 9 and 1, Baba Kashaf.
2nd Esdras 9 and 1, and say, he answered me then and said, measure thou the time diligently in itself.
Measure the time diligently in itself. Go ahead.
And
Which
when
means
thou,
you gotta watch the times you're living in. That's how you measure the time. You pay attention to the current events, the articles, the things like that, man. All right, what brothers might send to rather be the group chat. All right, you pay attention and you update the people. You update the masses. Go ahead. Measure out the time diligent. Take heed. Hearken. You got it.
right, let's say, and when thou seest parts of signs past, which I have told thee before, then shalt thou understand that it is the very same time wherein the highest will begin to visit the world which he made.
That's right. Now at the very same time we're in the Most High, how about Shah begin to visit the world which he made. All right. So and go ahead.
It say, therefore, when there shall be seen earthquakes and uproars of people in the world.
And you can Google search earthquakes, man, and just do a simple browse across, and it show all kind of earthquakes in diverse places, man. You know, earthquakes are always going on at any given time, and you can always Google a brand new earthquake. Just type in earthquake alone and hit the subsection news, and it'll pop up, man. Okay? And he said uproars of the people, which is always a fucking riot. It's always a protest, whether it be for minimum wage, whether it be for anti-violence.
Hey, it said in California,
Yellow vest.
Southern California have 10,000 earthquakes a year.
Damn.
That's just in Southern California.
So how much more Northern California? Or how much more the rest of the city of Babylon? You know? So that's earthquakes in diverse places, whether it be small
1,400
tremors.
earthquakes happen a day around the world.
God. And that's in diverse places.
Half a million a year.
And is not the scriptures coming into fruition? Is that not the prophecies coming to pass? Therefore, that's why the scripture said in Deuteronomy 18 that you should fear him who don't speak presumptuously. Let me get it. Deuteronomy 18:21. Get that phone call. Oh yeah. But nonetheless, I got an article, Salaki, brother. I got an article from RT News. Headline: Watch chaotic scenes as police battle protesters in Yellow Vest Capital. Again, Tulisi on Act 22. Like I said, this shit been going on for about 5 months now, man. Over in Paris, France, man. Okay? Not just Toulouse, France. This one's Toulouse, France. The other one was Paris, France, man. All right, this shit is going on where they staging these fucking uproars, man. Staging these uproars against their monarch, their government, Macron and his government, man, for being once again for the elite. Okay, so there's different uproars of the people, which shows that Yahweh Shai, our Lord and Savior, is about to visit the world which He made, man. What, brother? You good? No, go ahead. Keep going on that, Baba Shah.
This lucky. This verse 4. Bring it back. 2nd Esdras 9 and 4. Then shalt thou well understand that the Most High spake of those things from the days that were before thee, even from the beginning.
That's right. The Most High spake of these things that were before thee, even from the beginning. What the scripture say in Jeremiah 28 and 8. All right, the prophets that have been before thee of old prophesied of against many great kingdoms of war, evil, and pestilence, man. All right, and that's exactly what we're coming again to tell you people. War, evil, and pestilence is coming to America. There's a fucking article, bro, that's talking about these insects, man, that's carrying this disease. I believe it's in Europe. I just seen this on RT News also, man. Bear with me right quick. Which, here it go. Europe at major threat of insect-borne tropical diseases, scientists warn. And this is published today, April 14th, 2019, man. All right? This is these fucking bugs, they say can be, look, it says, while the tiny disease-carrying travel the distance from. Hold on. They pretty much saying that they could be more impactful than like large scale shit. You know, in regards to like wars and shit like that. They say this pestilence could wipe out more people
listen to this,
than that.
Today.
Go ahead, bro.
Measles outbreak kills 1,200 people in Madagascar, where parents want to vaccinate. So 1,200 people just died from measles.
That's
the spirit.
Somewhere in Africa.
That's right. Because for a long time that shit had died down, swept under the rug. You didn't hear much about it. And now through the spirit, the Lord's bringing all these pestilences back, man. These plagues.
Measles up in New York. That outbreak up in New York, and they,
Yep.
you know, they all
Detroit.
like, up north, shit. I mean, you know, even more northeast, north of us. You know, they got the measles outbreak, and then they had it was a mayor or somebody of one of them cities or town, and they making it mandatory where all the children gotta get vaccinated. You know, so they making it, they ordaining it by the law. That you know, with that measles outbreak in New York, up north, Massachusetts, wherever it was, you know, they about to make it mandatory.
I'm 18 and under.
Well, they made it mandatory for, like the brother said, for individuals 18 and under. And like I said about this, brothers got to check that movie out, the documentary Murder by Injection. I told y'all brothers that Murder by Injection video, all right? Because the Rothschild, they show how they own the medicine industry and all that shit, bro. But they know that these so-called white people, they know, because they give a diligent search like the scripture said. But you know, when your child, from an infant to when they're a certain age, they got their immune system weak. So that's why they pump all them vaccinations in there, bro. Break down their immune system even more. The type of food that they eat, and they more susceptible to diseases like measles, you know, certain airborne pathogens, what these motherfucker devil, you know what I'm saying? So, right. So that's why they gear towards 18 and under, really. They really want our little babies, our little children, bro.
And what we just talked about, constantly bringing up how in elementary schools in Tennessee and Mississippi, in these various states across the U.S., the Bible Belt states in particular, that they pushing that LGBT vibration upon the elementary students as low as 5 years old, man. Okay, that they forcing it, man. All right, and the parents are outraged, which is another uproar. You know, the parents are outraged at the act, saying that that's too soon to be pushed on children, and some don't even agree with it, whether they be Muslims or so-called Christians in their Bible Belt. You know, go ahead, bro. Keep going on that Bible shot, man.
This verse 5, it say, "For like as all that is made in the world hath a beginning and an end, and the end is manifest."
That's right. And the end is manifest, man. And what shows it is, once again, the things we just quoted. The prophets that you see out here, the sign of the prophet Jonah. Okay, you see the earthquakes in diverse places. You see the uproars of the people. Okay, you see the dollar bill collapsing with the stock market crashing. That's that Zephaniah 1 and like 9, I believe, they talk about Mac testing. You know how the silver ain't gonna deliver them, man. Okay, these are all the different signs that you see that what we're saying is coming to pass. You got that Deuteronomy 18. Go ahead, Bubba. Bring that out. Right.
This is what verse was
18 and 21.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 18, verse 21. And if thou say in thine heart, how shall we know the word which the Lord hath not spoken? When a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass,
That's right.
that is the thing which the Lord hath not spoken.
That's right.
But the prophet hath spoken it presumptuously. Thou shalt not be afraid of him.
And you got the guy Nate back in 2016 talking about the chip. Ain't no microchip. Now it's coming to pass. He said, "Thou shalt not be afraid of him." Carry on that verse. Deuteronomy 18 and 22.
Verse 22, when a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which the Lord hath not spoken. But the prophet hath spoken it presumptuously, thou shalt not be afraid of him.
Keep going.
Or chapter 19.
What is that?
Chapter 19.
Go back to 19. Go back to verse 19. 18 and 19.
Deuteronomy 18, verse 19, and it shall...
Oh, kind. Yeah, bring back 22.
Deuteronomy 18 and 22, when a prophet speaketh in the name of the Lord, if the thing follow not, nor come to pass, that is the thing which the Lord hath not spoken. But the prophet hath spoken it presumptuously. thou shalt not be afraid of him.
And that's the point. Because once again, what we're saying is coming to pass. So you should be afraid of the things that we're telling you, which is the beginning of wisdom. What the scriptures tell you in what? Proverbs 1 and 6 and 7, or Sirach 1 and 14. He said it was created with the faithful in the womb. Okay? He said wisdom is the beginning. Fear is the beginning of wisdom. Okay? So you should fear the things that we're telling you, because everything that we're saying, for the most part, is coming to pass, man. Again, the dollar bill collapsing, the prophets being out here on the streets, the RFID chip is on the soils of America. All right, the uproars of the people, we proving it. We looking it up on the Google articles, man. The Yellow Vest protest, uproars of the people. What the brother just read, that this is the that Yahweh Shai is about to visit the world which he made, man. And he said what in Matthew 10 and 34? Again, think not that I come to send peace on earth. He said he came not to send peace but a sword. Okay, so the Lord is about to destroy 2/3 of the nation of Israel, man. Okay? The Lord about to destroy get that in Zechariah 13 and 8, Bob Kishah. He about to destroy 2/3 of the nation of Israel and the rest of these other heathen nations also, man. Y'all going into slavery, man. Captivity.
You talking about that thing?
All right, this is what's about to take place in the very near future, man. The New World Order will not be established, man. The scriptures say in the book of Job, I believe the 20th chapter, that when he is about to fill his belly, the bow and steel shall strike him through, man. When he think he's about to be at his pinnacle, at his hierarchy, man. When he think he's about to usher in a New World Order on you people, man. It will not be established, man. Yahweh Shai said in Isaiah 59:19 that when the enemy shall come in like a flood, okay, the Lord Yahweh Shai shall lift up a standard against them, man. All right? And that's exactly what he's coming to do. And he's lifting up a standard starting now with the prophets on the street. Because with us out here, we expose this devil, his wickedness, his lies. Okay? Hell, I just did a video as a spirit on RT News, an article that was coming out talking about pretty much the only way to succeed in the American society, or to have the American dream. Come out here, bro. Only way.
Them birds ain't going nowhere. The birds ain't going nowhere. Salaki brothers, them birds ain't going nowhere. What are y'all doing, man?
This is a quick article. It says, Lady Justice Blink, America's flunking legal system reveals a nation divided by money and power. You know? And it says, American dream is best obtained through bribery, backstabbing, and cheating. This is an RT News article that came out 2 days ago, April 12th, 2019, man. You know what I'm saying? All right, so this is shameful spewing. Also, Habakkuk 2 and 16. Okay, because the scriptures say that shameful spewing shall be on that glory. All right, people used to want to flock here by the boatload, thinking this was the American, not just the American dream, but get to heaven. They thought this was when the gold rush and the land grab and all that shit was going on in the 17 and the 1800s, man. And it really so-called discovering America, and it was settling here, man. All right, they fancy this place as streets paved with gold, as per from the scriptures. And they got here, exactly, and they got here and it was a lie, okay? They got here and it was a lie. All right, and now it's being exposed. Everything that we're saying is being exposed through the prophets.
He got a scripture because you was reading an article and he said something about how the only way you can make it is by doing some left-handed wicked shit.
American dream is best obtained through bribery, backstabbing, and cheating.
So read that. He said, like the brother said, the American dream is best obtained through backstabbing, bribery, and cheating.
And the analogy they used, or the example, was this celebrity, Felicity Huffman, 56, all right, who's an American movie actress, because she was helping college students cheat their way into getting like a tuition, so to speak.
Yeah, no, she was one of the celebrities that paid for her kid to go there.
She's
caught up in
she's indicted along with 13
parents, right?
Yeah.
13 parents.
Yeah. But it said considering the college admission scam now rocking the heartland, such a harsh indictment doesn't appear too far from the mark. In so many words, that's the culprit at hand, one of them, man. All right, but I was just using that as an example. You got it.
This wisdom of Solomon 15 and 12. But they counted our life a pastime, and our time here a market for gain.
Right. So like the brother said, he said they counted our lives a pastime and our time here a market for gain. So that's what Jake think that the Lord put us in America for, to make money, to make it, to be successful, get a provide property, invest your money and shit like that. But unbeknownst to them, we over here serving out a prison term.
That's right.
A prison sentence. Go ahead. And watch what he say, because the brother said they got to do it by bribery, left-handed wickedness, basically. Go ahead.
Can I say, for say they we must be getting every way, though it be by evil means.
Right.
That's right. Though it be by evil means, but no, you got it, bro.
Yeah, he said, though it be by evil means, meaning that you go into the word evil, it's a compound word, ill, meaning bad times, but they got to do mischief. That's another word.
Get it by any means.
Right, mischievousness. You wicked.
Salaki, bro, it's just that key word. It's just be judged through the spirit that ill-gotten gains.
Exactly.
You know, they got it through ill-gotten gains, whether it be through heist, a bank robbery, whatever the fuck, man. You know, that's the only way that you can really live the American dream is through some type of deceit.
Cause that's how Esau got it. That scripture say in Sirach the 10th chapter, though what the rulers is the manner and that's how Esau got everything he got.
I was just thinking of that.
Jake know that shit, and Jake know, like Jake ain't dumb as they look, man.
Right.
Jake know you motherfucking crackers ain't get this shit by real. The scripture said that the spirit is not upright in them. Jake know, man. Jake know you so-called white people ain't get this shit by peace. You know, the scripture said by peace he shall destroy many, but Jake know that you niggas did this shit some other kind of way than it was supposed to be done, man.
That's right.
You know,
And that's why Jake doing it.
Exactly.
And
Jake
it
pay
shows.
attention to shit, bro.
Ye are of your father the devils.
And Jake pay attention to shit, bro. All the years that Jake been oppressed and been fucked up by this devil, Jake know your moves, man. You know, Jake, that's why we can get around certain shit.
That's
now.
right.
Cause we know these devils, we already know the hand that what card they about to play.
Yep.
You know?
It's the same routine. The apostle said all the time that they're not really wise, they esteem, because the scriptures call them vile beasts, the most vile men, they base men. They don't really come up with their own